Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Farming Simulator 2013 career gameplay video. And we left off trying to tinker around with some of this stuff here. I just got done purchasing another front end loader because we're running into the situation where we're needing it for multiple occasions. So I purchased this Dutes Far front end loader with just a bale fork. And what I did was I dropped the hay bale just messing around with it, and it actually dropped it inside here and chewed it up. So it just spun around twice and turned it into whatever that goop is there. So now we're at 100% hay. So we're just needing silage and straw into this piece of equipment here. I'm not exactly still sure what this front vacuum cleaner looking thing is supposed to do. But yeah, I just kind of, like I said, was just tinkering around with it a little bit. And that's kind of what I've come up with so far. And then another thing that I went ahead and purchased back here was the, let's see, what is it called again? It was the multi-purpose trailer, and what it does is, let's see, it serves two purposes: a self-loading forage wagon and grass and hay harvesting, and a self-emptying trailer. So what I'm hoping it's going to do is, because what I was doing is I was driving around with it over here with the hay and stuff. Whoa. With the hay and stuff, and it actually was picking it all up. So I'm wondering if that's what it's doing, is it's turning it into grass, which will allow me to take it up to my feed. Oops, I just dropped my forks now. Get my little PDA thing up here. Pick up my forks. There we go. Why do I not have my... Oh, it's because I was holding the key like an idiot. And I'm trying to hitch up to the wrong side of the trailer to begin with. Okay, so let's come back over here. So what I was doing is I was driving this thing around, and it was swooping up all the hay and the grass. See, we'll turn it on. See, it's picking up the hay and the grass. Or it's picking up the hay, I should say, and it's turning it into the grass feed back there. So I'm wondering if that's what this thing does, is it's picking up all the hay and it's turning it into feed for the sheep. I don't know, we'll see. So we're gonna make a couple of passes with this real quick here. See, it's even picking up that grass as well. It's picking up everything. But unfortunately, man, I'm struggling. This is my front loader. It's not really supposed to be dragging this sort of stuff. It doesn't have the horsepower my other tractors do, but it's just a good way for me to get it to where I need to go for now, because I'm going to actually take this up to where the cow farm is, and then hopefully start loading up some bales in there and making some more feed. Who knows what really where our plans are, but wow, this thing takes up a lot of stuff, doesn't it? Look at that, we're only at 5% filled here. Let's go ahead and turn this thing back around, and we'll make another pass here. Yeah, this thing is really struggling on turns on with this front end loader. But here's the inside of the front end loader here. Nothing too fancy. Ooh, we got some rain coming, to look like, down there. Alright, so yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get a little bit more of this, and then we're going to head up to the cow farm up there. Or the sheep farm, I should say. So let's go head up to the sheep farm, and then we'll drop this off and see if this is what we can use to feed the sheep as well. Because if that's the case, then we're just going to have to run loads with this thing over here to pick up more and more feed. Because the mower does really good, but my goodness, that mower, like, you make 2 or 3 passes with it, you drop it in, and the sheep eat it like in a matter of like 25 seconds, 30 seconds, and the sheep are done with it. So I think this thing here is going to help that other field that I purchased in my last video that you guys saw, that I was really worried about the whole investment flopping. That whole field in the grass, I should be able to use this, fill this whole big old frickin' trailer up, take it up to the feed trough, and drop that bad boy off up there. That should kind of help, you know, with the whole feeding problem that we've got going on up there. Let's see, where are we heading to? We need to head up to the sheep farm. Let's bring up our map here. There we go. sheep farm was just up and around the corner, wasn't it? Why is it not showing the sheep down there now? Hold on a second here. Vehicle, map views. Oh, there it is, way over there. Okay. I always get so lost in this game, and I don't know why. Alright, so let's come back up and over this way. And unfortunately, this loader is really struggling, so I apologize for the slow drive here, but I need to get the loader up here anyway, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the loader to the opposite side over to the cow farm, and then bring the baling machine and stuff, you know, from there. Because I don't know if I really want to drive all the way to the sheep farm every time I'm done with that. Because I ended up purchasing that other field, the 22,000 one you guys saw in the last video. I purchased that one as well. So that way we can kind of determine if we want to turn that one into grass and then start turning, you know, doing the whole tedding and mowing on that field. That way we can start throwing the bales of hay in there, since we've got the silage container and all that really close by. I think that would be a pretty wise decision. I just need to do some more, you know, research on the whole thing to figure out more about the whole silage and the manure and the liquid manure and straw and hay in that one machine that combines, because there's nothing more frustrating to me than purchasing equipment and not really understanding the technology of it or how it works. And I can only assume how frustrating it is for you guys to watch. So we'll come up here, we'll try the whole feeding trough with the sheep and see how this works, if this kind of helps them out. And if it does, then we've solved our feeding problem with these guys. Because look it up here, I just got done filling this and it's already empty. Oh, there we go. We did get an unload wagon for a second there. Let's back this thing up to it. There we go. Unload. Holy... Did you guys just... Wow. That filled up quick. Man, they're coming in too. Look at that. Yep. Come on in, guys. Eat up. Eat up. It's full now. Wow. Okay, so screw this little lawnmower, guys. We have got this bad boy now. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see, where are we at? Up here at the sheep. So we're going to need to buy field 38 next. And then we're going to turn that one into grass. And then we're going to mow the hell out of that thing with this. That way we can have a constant feeder. This lawnmower is cool. But yeah, it's definitely a quick fix for now. But yeah, that trailer there, that is beast compared to this thing. Like, you saw how quick that thing just filled up, and that was that even our full trailer? Let's take a look at that real quick. Yeah, that was our full trailer. And we only mowed a little bit, so let's see. Let's take a look at something here. Sheep owned 199. Did I lose a sheep, or did I... Huh. Yeah, look at that. Their feeding trough is full. Yeah, so they're good, man. That's yeah, we're definitely going to keep this thing here. That's for sure. So, yeah, that's definitely... I just got to figure out what we're going to do on this whole field 13 over here. If we're going to continue to mow and ted this thing, or if I'm going to just purchase a field closer. Because let's see, we just purchased, this is where it starts to get a little confusing. We just purchased field, was it 22? Let's see, whereabouts. It was over here, oh, 35. Here we go. It was over here by the liquid manure section is where we purchased. Yeah. So, and I'm wondering if I can use this thing to take the grass out as well, including the hay. Let's take a look here. Let's turn this thing on and let's see if we can't mow grass with this thing. Is it mowing grass? No. It looks like it's strictly just for hay. Yep, it's strictly just for hay, so that answers our question. Okay. So we're strictly going to use this thing for hay, so we need to bring this trailer back to our other field where all the hay is, and that's what exactly, instead of turning it into hay bales, we're going to use that hay and turn it into feed and then bring it up here for these guys. I think that's, unless you guys have a better strategy, but I think that's what we're going to do with this. So we'll leave that here for now. And then we're going to take this bad boy up to the cow fields, which is over this way. So So we're going to take this over to the cow fields and park it, because I think that that's where we need to bring our little red machine for getting the silage and straw and all that other stuff. So I'm not 100% on that one, but I'm just kind of guessing at this point. And I also purchased another loader for the silage when we start needing to do the silage silos and compacting and scooping and all that. I do have a brand new loader. I'll show you guys that here before long. Unfortunately, I keep getting distracted. I keep blowing all my money and all my silo stocks on other equipment and other ideas when I keep telling you guys I want to start breaking into potato harvesting. And I promise you guys that after this episode I'm going to focus and start working on potato harvesting, because you can see my money down there. I have $109 right now. Like, I'm struggling. I still haven't even turned in my first pallet of hay yet, or wool either. I mean, that's pretty sad. Can I get up and over this? Oh yeah. Oh, caught some air too, not a problem. Okay, so we'll come back on over here, and then we're actually going to try something real quick here. Let's just park this right over here. Oh, see, we got feed right there for these guys too. Shoot, we're going to have to bring that trailer over here and feed these guys. Forgot about that. But we got this field here, so we're going to try this trailer and try liquid manuring it or fertilizing it with our manure and see how this thing works. We did just purchase this field here. We'll get it all lined up like this. Just like that. Let's go ahead and unfold this bad boy. Just like this. Just like that. And then we'll turn it on. Ew, that's actually kind of gross. Look at all that. Shooting all the manure everywhere. Wow. But there you guys go. So that's definitely a good way of fertilizing. And it's a free fertilizer too. But who knows how much that's going to be as far as like time-wise. You know what I mean? As far as how much manure it's going to produce versus just purchasing fertilizer from the bin, and how much more yield this is giving us doing this, you know, the manure fertilizing. I don't know. This will be interesting. Maybe we should plan a little something over here, but we just don't have the equipment to harvest up here. That's the only problem. That's why I was thinking about maybe just turning this into a field of hay, you know, for doing the whole grass feed for these guys. I think that's probably what I'm going to do, because it's such a small field, it's really kind of worthless to plant anything on. So I think I'm going to plow this, and then we'll use this for hay as well. But yeah, there you guys go. So there's that for... I don't even know if you can spread fertilizer on grass, if that even increases the yield on that or not. But either way, we'll park this thing here for now, so that way we don't block our milk truck. Because our milk truck comes, I think, twice a week or twice a day, I don't know, and comes on over here and picks that up for us. So we'll drop that off there for now. Alright, so now we are back at our main farm here, and this was the other piece of equipment that I purchased. And this one here was the, let's see, where is it? I'll read it to you guys. It is the Manure Spreader. The TSW 4190 spreader consists of compact frame design, which, oh yeah, we already read this. This fertilizes the fields with manure from the cow pasture. So whenever we start creating manure and all that with the, you know, with the silos, this is what spreads it all. So yeah, this one here, it's really kind of hard to see, but this thing here, it starts to operate, and then it's got the spreader back there, right there. You guys can see the little spreader shoots. It starts to spread the manure out the back for fertilizing, so that was pretty good. And then here's the attachments I bought for the forklift up that you saw up there that I've got to take. You got the bale fork, the little grabber fork for the hay bales if you want to do it that way, and then a little bucket in case we need it. And then here's the loader that I purchased for the silage. Whenever we start getting the silage, because I was reading up on it, says that you've got to compact it and you can use this to load it. You know, you've got to like scoop it up and load it and all this other stuff, and then put it in your trailers and Yep, all that sort of fun stuff. And then as far as inside the cab goes on this, it's pretty dull. I mean, that's pretty much the basics of a loader. You've just got your hydraulic stick there for going front and forward like this. And you guys have probably seen my vlogs from last year when I was actually in a loader driving it, and it's a pretty basic operation of loading. It's probably one of the easiest pieces of equipment to operate in real life. So, but there's the loader. So, yeah, we've got all this sort of stuff. I'm getting way ahead of myself, and it's getting complicated. Yeah, but at least I'm slowly making progress on getting all this other stuff. I just got to read up more on silage, hay, straw, that whole mixture machine, and that's kind of where we're at right now. Because as it is right now, this machine right here is the one that's confusing me. We've got to get silage, and we've got to get straw mixing in, and we've just got to start figuring out what all this equipment does. And I'm also thinking that we're probably going to go ahead and keep this field because it does produce a lot of hay, and we'll bring that other machine down for feed for the cows as well. I think that would be a pretty good idea, and it's not that far of a drive if you think about it. Field 13, and then the cows are, what, over here by field 30, I think, right around here. I don't know. I get so lost with this. Oh, 35. So that's actually quite a bit of a drive. 13 to 35, so I'm thinking we'll turn 35 into a hay field as well, and then we'll take a plow machine, we'll plow that, and then we'll have to turn that into grass as well. So that means we're gonna have to get a sowing machine up there as well. But for now, guys, I'm gonna stop it here. I know it's a little bit short of a video, but I at least wanted to get some of this other equipment, so when we start breaking into silage and manure and all this other stuff, we at least have the equipment ready when I learn more about it, and then we'll break more into this technology later on. And next episode, I promise, we're going to start getting into potato harvesting, and then shortly after that, we'll get into beet harvesting, since beet and potatoes are two completely sets of equipment. That's the bad thing. It's just all about finances. The beet harvesting and potatoes are two completely different styles of equipment, so if we want to get into both, we have to have the equipment for it. And then another thing that I want to do that I told you guys about is, as far as the fields go, we're going to need a big field for potatoes. I was looking at maybe field 7 or field 40 for potatoes. I know these are big time dollar fields. So instead of my $750,000 price tag I was telling you guys about, you know, for all the equipment, because I'm wanting to purchase, and I'll show you guys really quick here. I want to purchase this bad boy, the Quad Track. That's what I want. I want this thing here. They're the exact 669 horsepower Quad Track tractor. I want that tractor. I want, let's see, potato harvesting. We're going to purchase this bad boy here, the Techron 415. This is the potato harvester. I don't know if we're going to need the topper though, which is this thing. I don't know how this is going to work yet, but we definitely need that. So that's another $479,000. Our tractor that we want, the Quad Track, that's $359,000. I mean, it's going to be big time money, you guys. Those big fields I'm looking at alone, gosh, those are what, $200,000-$300,000 alone for those fields as well. And then on top of that, I wanted to get, let's see, where's the trailers at here? Baling technology. No, it wasn't under there. Feeding, weights, miscellaneous, tractors, front loaders, harvesters, potato harvesting. Where the heck are my beet harvesting? See, look at that. $479 to harvest potatoes, and check this out. $479 to do beets. I'm telling you guys, we've got a lot of videos, we've got a lot of money, we've got a lot of time to invest in this, because we've got beets are a completely different technology of equipment. Tippers, here we go. There's my my semi-trailer I want to get. $61,000 for hauling potatoes and sugar beets, so this will be a good one just to have. Then we're going to buy the dually trailer there, the Sig Duo, or the Siga Duo trailer. This one here is cool, but it's only $55,000, and that's just transporting chaff. So we want this bad boy here. This is for potatoes. We want that trailer. We want the dually, and then that Quad Track to tow it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do, guys. So yeah, we're looking at probably close to $1 million, maybe even $1.2 million now, because I completely forgot about the field that we've got to buy. So I'm going to start working on that. It might be a day or two, maybe even 3, who knows, as far as before I can get into the finances for getting enough for potato harvesting. But I look forward to it. I'm excited. I hope you guys are. And we'll see you guys next time. See you later.